Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead. Expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
I landed. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Baby, at the day I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the ABSA family and make fast, easy and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long thing. We like 'em simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life, like I'm simple and easy. I landed. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Baby, at the day I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the ABSA family and make fast, easy and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long thing. We like 'em simple and easy.
Believe me, no long things in my life, like I'm simple and easy.
now come to the semi-finals of the 2022 National Science and Math Quiz. This is the last semi-final contest, and it features Opoku Ware School, St. Augustine's College, and Adisadel College. This contest promises to be very interesting. Yes. But before we begin, I would like to remind you that we are in the Absa Bank money zone. What that means is that each point earned is worth 15 Ghana cedis to each member of the team. That is 3 students and 1 teacher. So there's a lot at stake. Before we meet the contestants, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, GNPC, Dano Milk, Newmont Ghana, Academic City University College, Accra College of Medicine, Puma Drinks, Zipline, Studio HD, and YFM. My name is Elsiefa Kaufman. I am an Associate Professor of Biomedical Engineering and Dean of the School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana. Thank you. Now let's meet the contestants. Adisadel College is represented by
Abdul Wadud Abdul Mumi.
Abuajin Amike Prince.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
We are very fine.
All right. Are you aware that we are celebrating the International Year of Basic Sciences for Sustainable Development?
Yes, please.
That's great. I'm happy you know about it. Yes. So you study a lot of basic science.
Yes, please.
Give us some suggestions. How can we use this basic science to develop Ghana?
For me personally, I think we can tap into the benefits we can derive from renewable resources, such as our waste. So for waste that we produce in our homes, we can process them into other useful products, which would help us in the environment.
Thank you for that. I wish you well.
Thank you.
St. Augustine's College is represented by
Ama Benny Denzo.
Real of Sylvester.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, man.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
All right. So you know I'm talking about the International Year of Basic Sciences for Sustainable Development.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. You people are some of the best of our basic scientists, young ones in Ghana. Well, how do you see the future? Our use of the basic science we study to develop Ghana. What sort of things do you think we should be doing?
There are a lot of fossil fuel lying around that we've not yet tapped into. So I think going to the future, we should tap into such fossil fuels in order to generate a lot of energy.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. Best wishes.
Thank you.
Opoku Ware School is represented by
Edu Romeo Apia. Ajimandria Andrews.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
We are fine.
Great. So you heard me asking about the International Year of Basic Sciences for Sustainable Development. In your opinion, what should we be doing? Because as for basic science, we are doing a lot of it, right? How can we use it to make progress in Ghana? In what ways? Give us a couple of ideas.
Well, I think firstly, we should promote the study of science and technology, which this show is doing very well. And by doing so, we give the children conservation spirit so that they will conserve energy, so that energy will not be wasted. And that will help sustain development in Ghana.
All right. Thank you for sharing that, and best wishes to you. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is the round for fundamental concepts. I have simple and direct questions. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 1 bonus point. If not, there is a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, gentlemen, all questions are to be attempted once only. If by any chance I'm unable to hear you and I request you to repeat your answer, I expect you to repeat the original answer. 1 attempt only. Okay? Thank you so much, and best wishes to everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds. Opoku Ware School. What will be the effect on the boiling point of 1 decimeter cubed of water if 10 grams of potassium chloride is dissolved in it? Please explain your answer. Yes, Romeo.
So the boiling point of water will increase from 100 degrees to 100 degrees Celsius to any temperature above that. This is because adding 10 grams of KCl increases the solid concentration of the water. And when water is not pure, its boiling point increases. And that will increase the boiling point by boiling point elevation.
I'll give you 1 out of 3. And I'll come back and explain to you. Be patient with me, okay? St. Augustine's What will be the effect on the boiling point of 1 decimeter cubed of water if 10 grams of methanol is dissolved in it? Please explain your answer. Sylvester?
The boiling point of the water is expected to increase, and this is through a colligative property known as boiling point elevation. So upon addition of 10 grams of the methanol, it decreases the vapor pressure of the water, that is vapor pressure lowering, as a result causing a simultaneous increase in the boiling point of the water solution. That is, the methanol serves as an impurity and decreases the vapor pressure of the water solution, leading to a rapid increase in boiling point of the water. No.
That's incorrect.
And
for a bonus. Okay. I'll come back to you and explain in a bit. I'll come and explain to you in a bit. Adisadel College. At a pressure of 100 kilopascal, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Is the boiling point of water expected to be the same, higher, or lower at 120 kilopascal? Please explain your answer. Yes, Abdul Wadud.
So the boiling point of water is expected to increase or to be higher than normal. This is because boiling point depends on the atmospheric pressure, or it's a property, it's a colligative property, and its elevation depends on the atmospheric pressure. Boiling point is defined as the temperature at which the saturated vapor pressure of a liquid is equal to the atmospheric pressure. So for water to boil at 120 kilopascal, its boiling point would be elevated, or the boiling point would increase.
1. All right, so let me explain systematically. Okay, so let me start with you since I just left you. Yes, the boiling point is expected to be higher. That is why you got the 1 point. Now, at the higher pressure, at the 120 kilopascal, a higher vapor pressure is required for boiling. You see my logic? A higher vapor pressure is required. If you are going to have this situation, then you need a higher temperature in order to be able to have the boiling to occur, right? So that was the explanation I was expecting. Okay, for you, you were to explain the effect on the boiling point of adding methanol, right? Okay, so methanol is more volatile than water, you agree? So if you add methanol, you increase the vapor pressure of the solution, and therefore the boiling point of the mixture will decrease. That was the reason. All right, and then Opoku Ware, you also had some trouble, right? Adding potassium chloride. You can understand from the explanation there. So the potassium chloride is non-volatile. So it has a high boiling point. This would decrease the vapor pressure of water, hence increasing the boiling point of the solution. That was the explanation. Next set, 30 seconds. I have a preamble to all schools. Please listen carefully to this preamble. Mass M1, which lies on a smooth inclined plane, is attached to one end of a light inextensible string, and mass M2 is attached to the other end. The string runs without slipping over the rim of a disk of radius 0.30 meter, and moment of inertia 0.90 kilogram meter squared. The disk is at the top of the incline and is free to rotate about its symmetry axis that is horizontal so that mass M2 moves vertically, whereas M1 moves along the inclined plane. The assembly is released from rest. I hope you got that preamble. You didn't? Oh, goodness. All right, let me try and give this preamble as quickly as possible. Mass M1, which lies on a smooth inclined plane, is attached to one end of a lighting extensible string, and mass M2 is attached to the other end. The string runs without slipping over the rim of a disk of radius 0.30 meter and moment of inertia 0.90 kilogram meter squared. The disk is at the top of the incline and is free to rotate about its symmetry axis that is horizontal so that the mass M2 moves vertically, whereas M1 moves along the inclined plane. The assembly is released from rest. Now, Opoku Ware. Find the tension in the vertical string if M1 equals 24 kilogram, M2 is equal 45 kilogram, and the plane is inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal. Romeo?
The tension equals 2.8 by 10 exponent 2 Newton.
That's incorrect. For a bonus, the right answer is 0.26 kilonewton. You were close. All right. With the same preamble, St. Augustine's. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the masses if M1 equals 14 kilogram and M2 equals 24 kilogram, and the plane is inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal. Yes, Sylvester?
The acceleration is given by 4.5 meters per second squared.
You are incorrect. For a bonus, the right answer is 3.5 meter per second squared. With the same preamble. Find the magnitude of the acceleration of the masses if M1 equals 18 kilogram and M2 equals 32 kilogram, and the plane is inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal. Abdul Wadud?
The one they have 8.2 meters per second squared.
That's incorrect. For a bonus, the right answer is 3.8 meter per second squared. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A number is selected randomly from the integers 1, 2, 3, and so on, all the way to 20. Find the probability that, did you get it? A number is selected randomly from the integers 1, 2, 3, on and on until 20. Find the probability that it is a multiple of 3 or 4. Andrews.
Okay, madam. We have a fraction with numerator 1 and denominator 2.
What is that fraction called? You are right. Otherwise known as half. With the same preamble. With the same preamble. It is a multiple of 3 or 5. Denzel?
9/20.
You're right. With the same preamble at Adisadel College, it is a multiple of 2 or 3. Abdul Wadud?
3/4.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you, Andrews?
13/20.
Yes. Next set. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Biological speciation occurs when individuals within a population undergo change to such a degree that they become a new and distinct species. Explain the given type of speciation. Opoku, Ware. Allopatric speciation. Yes, Romeo.
Allopatric speciation. This is a type of speciation in which the species is split into two groups by geographical barriers and means, such that they are not able to come together and interbreed for a long period of time, and leads to specialization of the different groups into different species.
Yes. St. Augustine. With the same preamble. Parapatric speciation. Yes, Denzel.
Parapatric speciation is a type of speciation which occurs in a geographical area. And then in this type of speciation, there's a population of organisms, but they're situated at places with different conditions. So this prevents them from interbreeding among themselves, and the varying conditions causes speciation. And then this is also a side-by-side speciation.
I could barely hear him. Can you try and...
Peripatric speciation, okay, parapatric speciation is a type of side-by-side speciation whereby in a given geographical area there exists a population of organisms, and then in this population there are different conditions, so thereby the organisms are being placed in different conditions, and this brings about speciation due to the different conditions in which the organisms are found in, and these conditions include different types
One. Okay, I'll come back to you to explain why I gave you one. All right, Adisadel College with the same preamble. Peripatric speciation. Yes, Abdul Wadad.
So, peripatric speciation refers to the type of speciation which results as a result of the organisms being or existing in small subgroups, and these subgroups are dispersed from one another. So the frequency of interaction between the species is relatively low. Thereby, they develop certain characteristics which make them differ from other species, and over time, they become different from those species.
I'm not accepting it. Yes, go ahead, Romeo.
This is a type of speciation in which some small group of the organisms break from the original species and is located at the periphery of the larger species. That is, they live in close proximity, but they have evolved some mechanisms such that they cannot interbreed viable offsprings again.
Yes. So you heard that, right? Okay, they are the periphery. Okay, and that is why they are not able to do it. Now, St. Augustine, the reason why I gave you the one is because you kept talking about conditions, and the environment. Yes, it has to do with the environment. Parapatric speciation is a type of allopatric speciation. This time it's not a physical barrier. In fact, they are beside each other. The groups are beside each other. But what causes it is an extreme change in the habitat. So the conditions in the habitat change significantly. So you kept talking about the changes in the conditions. That's why I felt I should give you 1 point. Okay? All right. Next set, 10 seconds with a short preamble. No, I'm giving you actually 30 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds with a preamble, short preamble to all schools. Preamble. Provide the systematic name of the major product formed in the given reaction. I hope you got that. All right. So, Opoku Ware, the reaction of 3-methyl-cyclopentene with hydrogen chloride. Yes, Andrews.
Everything. Madam, we have 1 chloro, 2 methyl cyclopentane.
You're right. With the same preamble. The reaction of 2-methyl-1-butene with bromine. Yes, Sylvester?
Written methyl. The product formed is 2-ethyl 2-bromobutane.
That's incorrect. Yes. Andrews?
1,2-dibromo 2-methyl-butane.
You're right. With the same preamble, the reaction of 4-ethyl 3-methyl-cyclohexene and hydrogen gas. Abdul Wadud.
1-ethyl 2-methyl. 1-ethyl 2-methyl-cyclohexene. 1-ethyl 2-methyl-cyclohexene.
Hex.
In.
Okay. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. For the given set of experimental data obtained by repeated measurements of the same quantity in each case, state the best experimental value as a quantity together with its error. Did you get the preamble? Again. For the given set of experimental data obtained by repeated measurements of the same quantity in each case, state the best experimental value as a quantity together with its error. All right, so your data, we are measuring D in centimeters. And we have 12.40, 12.60, 12.50, 12.40, and 12.60. Romeo?
It is, the best value is 12.50 in centimeters. And the error is plus or minus 0.01.
2 out of 3. The right answer, 12.50 plus or minus 0.04 centimeters. With the same preamble, St. Augustine's, we are measuring I in milliampere. The values are 165, 166, 164, 164, and 166. Yes, Sylvester?
The best experimental value is 165 milliampere, and it is, the relative error is by 4 milliampere. So giving it as an expression, it is 165 plus or minus 4, all that in milliampere.
2 out of 3. The right answer is 165 plus or minus 1 milliampere. At Adisadel College, with the same preamble, we are measuring V in volts. And our values are 2.00, 1.95, 2.05, 1.90, and 2.10. Yes, Abdul Wadud or Prince.
Yes. 2.00 in volt.
In volt, it is 2.00, and the error is plus or minus 0.05.
2 out of 3. The right answer is 2.00 plus or minus 0.03 volts. Okay? The error estimate is the standard deviation. You people need to go and learn how to calculate standard deviation. All right. Next 30 seconds with a preamble. Preamble to all schools. Find the constant term in the expansion of, that's the preamble. The expression 2x plus 1 over x. This expression raised to the power 8. Yes, Andrews.
28, 56, 17. We have the constant term to be equal to 105. Yes, sir.
That's incorrect. Go ahead.
1120.
Yes. With the same preamble.
So 8 combination.
The expression x squared plus 2 over x. This expression raised to the power 6. Yes, Sylvester?
240. 240.
Yes. With the same preamble, the expression 2x squared plus 1 over x. This expression raised to the power 9. Yes, Abdul Wadud.
672.
You are right. Next set, 10 seconds. Opoku Ware, what are biofertilizers? Yes, Romeo?
Biofertilizers are materials that are biological material that has dead or living plant and animal tissue, which is able to add nutrient to the soil upon its application to the soil add nutrient to the soil so that plants will take it up for growth and development.
1. They are substances that contain microorganisms. Microorganisms, not just any dead or living microorganisms, which when added to the soil will increase fertility, as you mentioned. Okay? So they have to be microorganisms. Okay. All right. St. Augustine, how does rhizobium promote plant growth? Yes, Sylvester.
So rhizobium, it is capable of forming a mutualistic association known as mycorrhiza with the root of certain plants. So by forming such a mutualistic association with the root nodules of plants, it is capable of using its biochemical reactions to fix nitrogen. That is, make nitrogen compounds that are present in the soil which are unavailable for plant absorption. It makes them or changes them into forms such as nitrates and fixes them into the root nodules of plants and serves as a source of nitrogen for plant growth, which helps the plant in its nutritional requirements.
Okay. Adisadel. What is vermicomposting? Abdul Wadud.
Okay. So vermicomposting refers to the process by which worms are employed in order to break down organic material into smaller and simpler components, which would it's not coming. Into smaller components or into nutrients which would make them available for plant uptake. So these worms or these worms are used to cause they move in the organic matter and they feed on them and then decompose them as they do this, and they make nutrients available for uptake by plants and other organisms.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. And I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Calculate the enthalpy change for the given reaction using the given standard enthalpies in kilojoule per mole. Please give your answer to 1 decimal place. I hope you got your preamble. Okay. Did I see a head shaking over there? He got it. All right. So, Opoku Ware. H2S is equal to negative 20.5. H2O, negative 285.8. SO2, negative 296.8. And the reaction is 2H2S plus 3O2 going to 2H2O plus 2SO2. Andrews?
Madam, we have negative 1, 1, 2, 4.2 kilojoule per mole.
Yes. With the same preamble. With the same preamble. CO2, negative 393.5. H2O, negative 285.5. C2H4, positive 52.5. And the reaction is C2H4 plus 3O2 going to 2CO2 plus 2H2O. Go ahead.
Okay. Negative 1410.5 kilojoules per mole.
Yes. Now your major question with the same preamble. NaCl, negative 411.0. H2O, negative 241.8. HCl, negative 92.3. NaOH, negative 426.0. And the reaction is NaOH plus HCl going to NaCl plus H2O. Abdul Wadud.
Negative 134.5 kilojoules per mole.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. Opoku Ware. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on a 2.0 millicoulomb charge moving with velocity 2.0 I plus 1.5 J meter per second in the magnetic field of flux density 3.0 K Tesla. Andrews.
We have 15 Newton. 15 Newton.
That's incorrect. Okay, go ahead.
The force is given by 9.0 I minus 12 J, all that in millinewton.
Oh, after all that. No. The right answer is 15 millinewton. 15 millinewton. Your major question. The right answer is 15 millinewton. 15 millinewton. Your major question. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on a 5.0 millicoulomb charge moving with velocity 30.0 J plus 12.5 K meter per second in the magnetic field of flux density 0.80 I Tesla. Sylvester?
The magnitude is 130 millinewton.
You're right. Adisadel College. Find the magnitude of the magnetic force on a 24 millicoulomb charge moving with velocity 6.0 I plus 8.0 K meter per second in the magnetic field of flux density 0.50 J Tesla. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
120 millinewton.
Yes. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. Preamble. Find the range of values of theta on the interval 0 less than theta less than pi over 2 for which, that's a preamble. I hope you got it. You didn't. Denzel. Okay, one more time. Find the range of values of theta on the interval 0 less than theta less than pi over 2 for which, Opoku Ware, half less than sine of theta less than root 3 over 2. Yes, Andrews.
We have pi on 6 less than theta less than pi over 3.
Last.
Less than pi over 3.
Yes. St. Augustine's with the same preamble. One less than tangent of theta less than square root of 3. Sylvester?
Pi on 2 less than theta less than pi on 3.
That's
All
incorrect.
that.
Pi on 4 less than theta less than pi over 3.
Yes. Your major question. Your major question. Zero less than cosine of theta less than half. Yes, Prince.
Theta less than pi over 3.
That's incorrect. Yes, Denzel.
Pi over 2 less than theta less than pi over 3. Again, the same thing.
The right answer. Pi over 3 less than theta less than pi over 2. Last set of questions for the round. 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Explain how closed ducts of salivary glands of humans can cause the given condition. Did you get your preamble? Again, explain how closed ducts of salivary glands of humans can cause the given condition. The condition for you, Opoku Ware, is sensation of increased acidity in foods. Yes, Romeo?
So the salivary gland secretes many substances, and such of these is the bicarbonate ions, which serve as buffer. So if the salivary duct is closed and the secretion of the salivary glands are not leaving to the mouth, then there will be cessation of increased acidity, since there will be no bicarbonate ions to help regulate the pH of food in the mouth.
Yes. With the same preamble. Impaired digestion of carbohydrates. Yes, Sylvester?
The impaired digestion of carbohydrates is as a result of, so when the salivary ducts are closed, that is, there is the saliva that has been secreted by the salivary glands, only that amount of saliva is being kept in the mouth. So as a result, the enzyme responsible for carbohydrate digestion, that's the salivary amylase, is in limited supply. That is, it is not in, it's not being regularly changed, and it's also in limited supply. So as a result, there is inactivation of the salivary amylase in order to digest the carbohydrates, thereby causing an impaired digestion in the digestion of carbohydrates.
2 out of 3. I will explain to you why in a bit. Adisadel College, with the same preamble, bacterial infection. Yes, Abdul Wadud.
So the saliva secreted by the salivary gland contains certain substances such as water and certain antibodies or certain molecules that fight against the bacteria. So when the salivary ducts or the glands are closed, the secretion of saliva reduces, and the water, which is responsible for washing out, or the saliva, which is responsible for washing out the bacteria if they invade the buccal cavity, or the molecules, the antibodies which are supposed to fight against the bacteria are absent. Therefore, the bacteria are able to grow in the buccal cavity and then multiply, causing bacterial infections.
I'm not giving you. there time for any bonus? Anyway. All right. So, please, gentlemen, the ducts are closed. That means you are not even producing saliva to begin with, okay? That's the problem. Saliva is not being produced, not that it's produced in limited quantity as St. Augustine was trying to tell me, and so they have limited amylase. No, you don't have. So where are the digestive enzymes going to come from if it's not coming from saliva? So it's not going to digest, okay? That is why I gave you partial credit. Similarly, you are even talking about antibodies, my goodness. No. So saliva contains polysaccharides. The things you should be telling me about are lysozyme and thiocyanate ions. These are the ones that destroy bacteria and prefer bacterial infection, okay? And so if you don't have saliva, you may have more bacterial infections. So all those things you're telling me about saliva washing out, that was neither here nor there. Okay, and that's the end of the first round.
Banana, strawberry, chocolate, coconut. What's the fifth one?
Banana.
Banana?
Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cowbell has 5 flavors. Banana, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut. What is the 5th one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha. Cowbell has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocomalt, coconut. What's the 5th one?
Chocomalt? Hey! Coconut!
Hey! Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
Cowbell, our milk. This advert is FDA approved. Every furniture tells a story about you and who you are. Now, your story is not complete without King's Group of Companies, the home of all kinds of quality furniture for your modern home, office, and institutional furnishing. See King's Group of Companies. We have domestic and imported modern furniture to match your budget and taste. Estate developers, homeowners, see King's Furniture for your modern home furnishing to match your interior. Our kitchens, wardrobes, and all your wood decoration works are top-notch. Visit our 2,000 square foot showroom in Accra off Golf Course, Gimpa Road, adjacent Kiseman, Melcom, and in Takrady around Pipe and no traffic light, close to TTU. For more details, please call 0208-257-830, 0501-505-500, and 0501-332-330. Visit our website www.kingsgroup.com.gh. Our social media handles: Instagram kings.group1, Facebook Kings Group of Companies at Furniture Company. Kings Group, set a standard.
Dream big.
Bro, I will always take you serious. And then I'm more trust me, sir. Malaria drew Lumitrust, no. And now a year Jumancasa.
And to say Lumitrust, it to me malaria say.
The catcher must say Lumitrust Fort, and then Lumitrust DS, yeah, pen for dear, and the Lumitrust suspension, yeah, I'm a Friday, who dear. Some quiet test, no malaria, Mumu, and one Samuko Pebiato. After 3 days, you know, I won't fail me, no. Now what?
Lumitrust Fort, and then more Friday, Lumitrust suspension.
We can trust it. Lumitrust. Our pharmacists need license chemical shops. Mopadodo Monfre Pharma Trust Limited. And I'm Monfre 0561 088 666. And I'm 0561 088 663. Lumitrust.
An effective anti-malaria you can trust. FDA. Ashosha ejedi enkrato imu ajatum se eye.
Discover the right cybersecurity solutions to strengthen your defenses and secure your business with Virtual InfoSec Africa. Right here at Virtual InfoSec Africa, we provide you with the topmost designers, developers, and providers of information security services such as information security risk assessment, vulnerability assessment, social engineering services, digital forensic and network security, security operations services, SOC with managed services. VIA partners with the world's best original equipment manufacturer in providing affordable and world-class cybersecurity solutions with the best return on investment year on year. We are a shoulder you can count on. Locate us at the Palazzo Building, Osu Babu Street, Jolu. Call us on 0500-4500-92 or visit our website at www.virtualinfosecafrica.com. Virtual InfoSec Africa Security.
I have an announcement. The second set of biology questions, the question that went to St. Augustine's, the question was, how does rhizobium promote plant growth? I think I gave the mark partial credit to St. Augustine's. Biology consultant is very unhappy with your answer. It says I should withdraw the points from you, so no points for that one, okay? All right. Just to be on the safe side, let me share the answer that was expected. Rhizobium lives in symbiotic association with leguminous plants, specifically in their root nodules. It traps the atmospheric nitrogen and converts it into ammonia that enhances the growth of plants. This was what biology consultant wanted. All right. At the end of the first round, St. Augustine's College has 13 points. Adisadel College has 18 points. Opoku Ware School has 25 points. Round 2. This round is also known as a speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For One opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Opoku Ware School? Thank you. Yours, St. Augustine's College. And yours, Adisadel College. Thank you. If you answer the question on the first clue, on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. However, if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, either your answer is incorrect or you do not provide an answer in a reasonable time, you lose a precious point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds each. Explain why a nail inserted in the trunk of a mahogany tree at a height of 1 meter. Yes, Romeo.
It will still remain at a height of 1 meter after some time. This is because the plant growth by increasing in girth and increasing in length, but the increase in length is due to apical meristem, which happens only at the tip. So it is not lengthwise, it occurs only at the tip. And with the size, it will increase in girth by the work of the lateral meristems. So at that point, 1 meter below the tree, after some time, it will be observed to still be 1 meter there because the increase in height will be from the tip, but not from the whole plant.
Okay. Next one. The number of chromosomes in the shoot tip cells of a maize plant is 20. What is the number of chromosomes in the micro? Yes. Go ahead. Sylvester?
20.
Yes. Next one. The most abundant immunoglobulin, IgG, is divided into 4 subclasses. IgG1, IgG2, IgG3, and IgG4. Which of the subtypes possess or possesses the ability to cross the placenta? Yes, Prince.
IgG3.
That's incorrect. Did you ring? There are actually 2 of them. There are 2 of them. IgG3 and IgG4. Next set, 30 seconds each. First one. A hypothetical element E has 2 isotopes, E1 and E2, with a respective natural abundance of 65% and 35%. Given that the isotopic mass of E1 is 72.0 and the average atomic mass of E is 55.2. Determine the isotopic mass of E2. Yes, which of you? Sylvester? Go.
24.
I'm not accepting. Go ahead. It went off. Okay. The right answer is 24.0. Next one. Next one. Determine the sum of the whole number coefficients of all reactants in a balanced equation of the reaction taking place during the complete combustion of benzoic acid. Yes.
Yeah.
Prince.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
17. 17.
Yes. Next one. The equilibrium reaction 2A plus B going reversibly to 2C plus D has an equilibrium constant of 2.5 times 10 raised to the power -3. What will be the value of the equilibrium constant for the reaction 4C? Yes.
For scream.
Romeo.
1.0 by 10 exponent -2.
That's incorrect. I continue reading. Oh, you rang. Go ahead. Prince.
Okay. 6 times 10 exponent -6.
That's incorrect. Did they ring? Okay, so I continue reading. For the reaction, 4C plus 2D going reversibly to 4A plus 2B. Yes, which of you? Sylvester?
1.6 by 10 exponent +5.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds each. At 25 degrees Celsius, a certain liquid rises 7.2 centimeters in a vertical capillary tube of internal diameter 0.40 millimeter placed in a beaker of the liquid. How high will the liquid rise at the same temperature in another tube whose internal diameter is 0.48 millimeter? Yes, Sylvester.
6.0 by 10 exponent negative 3 millimeter.
That's incorrect. Did someone else ring? Yes, go ahead.
Okay, we have 0.60 centimeters. Some kind.
The right answer is 6.0 centimeters. Next one. A 600 Newton object at rest on a pivoted plank is pushed up the plank by a constant horizontal 200 Newton force as the angle of the plank mixed with the horizontal is varied. Find the limiting static coefficient of friction between the object and the plank if the object just begins to slide down when the plank makes 45 degrees with the horizontal. The right answer is 0.5. Next one. Two 8.0 kilogram balls are 0.20 meter apart. Find the magnitude of the gravitational force each ball exerts on the other. Yes, Sylvester?
Sure, sir. The gravitational force is given by 1.1 by 10 to an exponent of 1 Newton.
That's incorrect. Did you ring? You rang. They rang. Okay, go ahead.
1.1 by 10 exponent negative 7 Newtons.
Yes. Last set, 30 seconds each. Find all real solutions of the equation x raised to the power 6 minus 64 is equal to 0. Yes. Denzel, go ahead.
Such that x is equal to plus or minus 2.
Yes. Given that n permutation 3 is equal to 210, find the value of n. Andrews?
We have 8.
That's incorrect. N is 7. Last question of the round. Evaluate 2 multiplied by tangent of 15 degrees divided by the expression. Okay, go ahead, Prince.
√3/3.
You are right. And that's the end of the second round.
Enterprise alive and see we are moving. We are cruising.
This is how it feels like to have Enterprise Life in your corner. They give solutions that make life easy every day. So now I can focus on my dreams.
Miss Moko Kumitibia, Enterprise Life, when she share more. I don't know. Who do you move?
Live your best life with Enterprise Life with life solutions like Bloom, Family Income Security Plan, Boafopa, Yedie, Funeral Finance Plan Unlimited, and Annuity Prime.
Dream big with us. Enterprise, your advantage.
Let us tell you the truth, it's not the magic that make your dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream the big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Vitamin Milk will help you walk that extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Vitamin Milk will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We wanna see you happy. Let us be your fill. Let us be your strength. Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's not the magic that make your dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream the big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Vitamin Milk will help you walk that extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Vitamin Milk will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We wanna see you happy. Let us be your fill. Let us be your strength. Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
It's time to rise. It's time to shine. Strawberry time.
Enjoy Vitamilk Strawberry with 33% less sugar than Vitamilk Regular, yet still delicious because of the nice combination from soy milk and strawberry. Source of protein plus vitamin.
In fact, we need to cry. We wash you now, get piano to then 1 month. Every week, then 2-3 times my friend, no, I pay an answer.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I solve it once and for all.
Okay. Where's the washroom? They check outside. But they have to change their toilet room. That is the problem. Madam, your problem has been solved. You should fake test toilet room. A very soft, hygienic, organic, acrobatic. Yeah, me I make a comment, yes. Have a nice day.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish for much longer.
Second round. St. Augustine's College has 17 points. Adisadel College has 22 points. Opoku Ware School has 27 points. Round 3. This round has the problem of the day. At stake is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The NSMQ Star is a reward for any school that earns a perfect score of 10 points in the round. At this stage, that means semifinals, a star is worth 3,400 Ghana cedis to the team. I hope you'll be working hard towards it. Okay, good. All right, so the problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 4 minutes to present an answer on the screen behind you. As mentioned, it's worth 10 points. Contestants, please stand. Kindly drop your pens. And now you may pick up your sheets. We are only reading. I will tell you when to start. So let's read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. One of the effects of the war in Ukraine is a global shortage of chemical fertilizer. Food supplies could be threatened if more fertilizer doesn't get to the world market. Farmers who do not get adequate supply of fertilizers have resorted to the use of manure. A farmer at Abrankese Nyamiani in the Bosomtwe district treated her 2 crop fields, plots A and B, with manure and chemical fertilizers respectively. Keeping all other environmental factors the same, the figure presented below shows the field crop yields for the 2 plots. Contestants, please study the figure carefully and answer the questions that follow. So the figure is there, it's a beautiful graph, 2 plots, 2 results for yield. This is what it looks like. All right, so now the questions. First one, explain why plot B shows a sudden increase in and then a gradual decrease in yield. Question 2, why did it take a relatively long time for plot A, the graph, for that to peak? And then finally 3, what is the significance of the different patterns of the 2 graphs? Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin.
Shield Paint is loved and trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish for much longer. Loaded with unique properties that block sun rays and prevent fading under Africa's dashing sun. No matter the weather, New Shield Gloss Paint's incomparable protective quality makes it gleam through the years. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance beautifies wooden and metal surfaces, and you're spoiled for choice with over 1,500 colors. New Shield Gloss Paint with UV resistance, another quality Azar product from Azar Group since 1921.
That was installed less than a year ago has already faded.
I recommended DBS Industries to you, but you said that already asked your nephew to take care of it. DBS Industries has introduced a new roofing system known as ColorLink Plus.
So you mean all these beautifully roofed houses were done by DBS Industries? Let's go to DBS Industries. My brother, I understand DBS Industries has installed roofing system that does not fade after installation.
Sir, it's true. It's ColorLink Plus. It is a special roofing system that DBS has imported from Europe. When installed, it does not fade. And due to the faith we have in them, we give our clients a 20-year warranty.
20 years warranty? Look, my house was roofed by a certain company. The sheets have completely faded. If DBS has this unique roofing system, then please uninstall the old one. If it means spending twice on a durable material, it's worth it.
It also leaves your room very cool.
Emergency situations demand urgent attention. This, and that can happen to anyone. Hospitals will not negotiate payment with you. How prepared are you?
Unless I brought my friend.
Hey, no, I have no choice than to use the money I've saved up for rent for hospital bill.
I'm well prepared. I have my ACE medical insurance card.
Prepare yourself for unexpected situations like these. Get yourself a backup plan, an affordable yet full covering one. Can't visit the hospital? No worries, we've got you covered with our telemedicine service. Can't go to the pharmacy for your prescribed medications? Our ACE Pharmacy on Wheels will handle that. Oh, and lastly, our ACE Medical app will provide you with all the necessary information about our packages and services. Enjoy the best there is in healthcare insurance with us. Join ACE Medical Insurance today.
Mommy, Mr. Robert, me I found my school, mommy. The baby no one who sent me the was a baby father. Oh, we had to go with your bonnet. What did they mouth? Hey, yet you chinkolina. School the Omunte. Wouldn't you never need school one more day? Almost smart upper. Emma Nkunu, Apaladia Yebefano. Hey, sir. Not yet Nick Cran say. So, what's the formal? What took him? Naya de Oba Abreu. I will follow your notification. I will pray Yabefa Omumano. And for so best any traffic here. Now, the year which you have found who was too worthy, which you have up.
Catch us a smart apple, a
Nima for one mother, general. Woman, the woman who said, baby, I won't be a school. Any smart appa. At the same war, I could go through. No one is silver. AKA.
Virtual Security Africa is your #1 provider of a complete integrated electronic security solutions and services in Ghana and Africa. Trust me, from CCTV surveillance, access control systems, intruder and panic alarms, fire alarm systems, physical security and inspection systems such as X-ray scanners, vehicle boom barriers, road blockers, etc. And they even have public address and intercom systems and many other facilities for your homes, offices, and even large enterprises. VSA offers a lifetime after-sales support. Call VSA today on 0558 740 764 or visit their showroom at Nana Adepa Plaza, Jolu, opposite the UBA, or visit their website at www.virtualsecurityafrica.com. Virtual Security Africa, complete security solutions.
Strawberry, chocolate, coconut. What's the fifth one?
Banana.
Banana? Okay, Dad. Including mocha, Cowbell has 5 flavors. Banana, strawberry, chocolate, and coconut. What is the fifth one?
Strawberry.
No.
Are you feeling hot?
Honey, including mocha. Cowbell has 5 flavors: strawberry, banana, chocomalt, coconut. What's the fifth one?
Chocomalt?
Hey!
Coconut!
Hey!
Nutritious and refreshing, Cowbell has a flavor for everyone.
They think I don't know.
Cowbell, our milk. This advert is FDA approved.
Enterprise alive and see we are moving. We are cruising.
This is how it feels like to have enterprise life in your corner. They give solutions that make life easy every day. So now I can focus on my dreams.
Missy Moko Kumitibia, enterprise life, when she share more. I don't know. Yan, who do you move?
Live your best life with Enterprise Life with life solutions like Bloom, Family Income Security Plan, Boafopa, Yedie, Funeral Finance Plan Unlimited, and Annuity Prime.
Dream big with us. Enterprise, your advantage.
Yeah, you know I don't joke with my rice mills. Very soon, you will be married to Ekwesi. And I want you guys to eat healthy. So I'm giving you these Zoe Jasmine rice. And then
Zion, long grain, perfumed rice. Huh? Oh, they are very good.
Zoe and Zion rice are both delicious. It requires less water and less cooking time. You can use Zoe and Zion rice for all your rice meals. Zoe and Zion rice. Every grain is filled with love and goodness.
Every grain is filled with love and goodness.
This advert is FDA approved. This is a house that I have built and I have not even moved into. The roofing that was installed less than a year ago has already faded.
I recommended DBS Industries to you, but you said that already asked your nephew to take care of it. DBS Industries has introduced a new roofing system known as ColorLink Plus.
So you mean all these beautifully roofed houses were done by DBS Industries? Let's go to DBS Industries. My brother, I understand DBS Industries has installed roofing systems.
One with manure and the other with chemical fertilizer. And then try to keep all other environmental factors the same and plotted some graphs. On the graph, we have the yield of the crop against the amount of amendments, the amount of the material that is added to the field. You will see that for plot B, which has the chemical fertilizers, the plot goes up quickly and then comes down quickly. For plot B, which is the manure, no, actually plot A, which is the manure, we have a gentle rise going past the peak of plot B, and then it comes down, but not that much. That is what the graph looks like. And the contestants were to answer questions. The first one was, explain why plot B shows a sudden increase and then a gradual decrease in yield. So this is a plot for the chemical fertilizer. So they are to explain the shape of the chemical fertilizer. So the first part, the rise, okay? So the addition of the chemical fertilizer causes a rapid rise in yield because of the rapid release of nutrients. Examples of such nutrients would be nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus. Okay? So, readily available, rapid release. This is worth 2 points. Now, the graph's progressive fall, now why it comes down, could be attributed to the constant use and excessive quantity of pesticides. This could be the reason. Why? Because such pesticides, for example, or the constant use of such pesticides will kill soil microorganisms. And these microorganisms are important for rebuilding organic matter in the soil. So if you use such things and your organisms are dead, this will reduce your soil fertility, causing a reduction in yield. If you're able to explain this, 4 points. All right. So the second question, why did it take a relatively long time for plot A to peak? And the answer is this, that manure provides small, tiny amounts of nutrients to the soil slowly because they include a lot of organic matter. And this organic matter takes time to decompose to release the nutrients, right? So you need time for it to decompose. And that is the reason why. 2 points for this. And then finally, the last question. What is the significance of the different patterns in the two graphs? The difference in the two graphs indicates that manure application is favorable for long-term cropping since the yields tend to remain high as manure quality and quantity improves. Okay? So if you have the manure, you can be using for a longer period because your yield will continue to increase as you increase the amount of manure, right? And this is worth 2 points, making a total of 10 points. Now let's see what the contestants did. St. Augustine's College. First part, you were completely off track. You were talking about straight fertilizer that is specific for each plant. That is not what this graph is showing. No. So you didn't get anything for question 1. Question 2, why did it take a relatively long time? You started out well. You said something about manure containing small amounts of nutrients. For just that statement, I'll give you 1 point. Okay? And then your answer for the final one is also not on track. And so you wind up with 1 out of 10. Opoku Ware School. Question 1, for the first part, why the plot shows an increase, right? Why it shows an increase? I like your explanation. I'm giving you 2 points for that, okay? However, when it gets to the second part, the progressive fall, you know your explanation did not resemble what I explained here. So I can't give you anything for that. And then the rest, no, there was nothing like C. What you presented there, there's nothing like C. There's a question number 3. Okay, so I don't have anything else for you. I don't. And so you have 2 out of 10. Adisadel College. You mentioned for the first part, the rice, the readily available nutrients. So I'm giving you 2 for that. You didn't explain the fall. That, as I explained, is not what you have. So I can't give you anything for that. And then when it gets to question number 2, the long time why it takes to peak, you actually mentioned that manure has to first decompose. You have it there. So I'm giving you the 2 points. And then the last bit, no. And so you have 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10.
Limited and is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana and supported by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Newmont, GMPC, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City College, and YFM. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by Virtual InfoSec Africa, Security Solutions by Design, Virtual Security Africa, Complete Security Solutions, Vitamilk, a happy meal at any time, Cowbell, our milk, high in protein and Vitamins. Alumni by Enterprise Life. Enterprise, your advantage. Fatex Toilet Roll. Soft and smooth. Ace Medical Insurance. The new phase of healthcare financing. Azar Group. Showed from Azar. Your premium choice. Kings Group Limited. Set the standard. Family Health Medical School. Ghana's premier private medical school. DBS, your roof expert. Z&Z. Every grain is filled with love and goodness. The Basto School. Start here, go everywhere. Korba, our lives simplified. And Lumitrust from Pharmatrust, an effective anti-malarial drug you can trust.
This is a house that I have built and I have not even moved into. The roofing that was installed less than a year ago has already faded.
I recommended DBS Industries to you, but you said that already asked your nephew to take care of it. DBS Industries has introduced a new roofing system known as ColorLink Plus.
So you mean all these beautifully roofed houses were done by DBS Industries? Let's go to DBS Industries. My brother, I understand DBS Industries has installed roofing system that does not fade after installation.
Sir, it's true. It's ColorLink Plus. It is a special roofing system that DBS has imported from Europe. When installed, it does not fade. And due to the faith we have in them, we give our clients a 20-year warranty.
20 years warranty? Look, my house was roofed by a certain company. The sheets have completely faded. If DBS has this unique roofing system, then please uninstall the old one. If it means spending twice on a durable material, it's worth it.
It also leaves your room
Absa Ghana and supported by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Newmont, GMPC, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City College, and Ware.
Next round, Opoku Ware School would like to effect a substitution. Anderson, you are welcome. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. Such a statement can be answered by ringing. If you ring and answer correctly, 2 full points. If not, there's a penalty. Best wishes, everyone. Opoku Ware School. The The graph of a quadratic function has a y-intercept. Anderson?
False.
No, that's a true statement. St. Augustine's. The graph of a quadratic function has an x-intercept. Denzel?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Adisadel. The graph of a cubic function has at least one x-intercept. Prince?
True.
Yes. If the rate of a reaction is proportional to the concentration of only one reactant, then the reaction is first order. Anderson?
False.
Oh, no. That's a true statement. If a reaction is second order, it means the rate of the reaction depends on the concentration of more than one reactant. Sylvester?
False.
Yes. If a change in concentration of a reactant has no effect on the rate of the reaction, then the reaction is zero order. Prince?
False.
Yes. When medicine is delivered via a patch attached to the skin, it is said to be delivered sublingually. Anderson?
True.
Oh, no. medicine is delivered via a patch attached to the skin, it is said to be delivered subcutaneously. Sylvester?
True. True.
No, that's a false statement. Adisadel College. When medicine is delivered by a patch attached to the skin, it is said to be delivered intramuscularly. Prince.
False.
Yes. Of statements, I need quiet. They need to hear me. I am pleading with you. They need to hear me. They need to think. Opoku Ware School. Decay by beta particle emission of a radionuclide occurs by conversion between a neutron and a proton in the nucleus of the radionuclide, or by capture of an atomic electron which interacts with a proton in the nucleus to produce a beta particle and a neutrino, which are then immediately emitted. Anderson.
True.
Oh no. Beta particles emitted by a given beta-active radionuclide are emitted with the same kinetic energy, whose value is determined by the binding energy of the radionuclide and the position of the radionuclide relative to the nuclear stability curve. Sylvester?
False.
Yes. Adisadel. The energy spectrum of beta particles emitted by a given beta-active radionuclide is a continuous curve with an energy limit determined by the initial and final states in the decay process and a single peak in the spectrum. Yes, Prince?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Next set has a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Cosine of the angle A plus B plus cosine of the angle A minus B is equal to, that's a preamble. Cosine of the angle A plus B plus cosine of the angle A minus B is equal to, Opoku Ware, 2 multiplied by cosine of A multiplied by sine of B. Anderson.
False.
Yes. With the same preamble. St. Augustine's with the same preamble. -2 multiplied by sine of A multiplied by sine of B. Yes, Sylvester?
False.
You are right. 2 multiplied by cosine of A multiplied by cosine of B. Yes, Prince?
True.
Yes. Next set, Opoku Ware School. The rate of effusion of a quantity of gas is inversely proportional to the square root of its mass. Anderson?
False.
You're right. Under the same conditions of temperature and pressure, heavier molecules will always effuse through a hole more slowly than lighter molecules. Sylvester?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Under the same temperature and pressure conditions, if 2 gases, A and B, have the same average kinetic energy and diffuse at the same rate, then they are the same. Prince?
False.
Yes. Next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Indicates whether the given statement is true or false with respect to how the composition of filtrate changes as it travels through the loop of Henle of the nephron. Indicates whether the given statement is true or false with respect to how the composition of filtrate changes as it travels through the loop of Henle of the nephron. Opoku Ware. In the ascending limb, the volume decreases, and in the descending limb, the concentration increases. Anderson?
False.
Yes. With the same preamble. In the descending limb, the volume decreases, and in the ascending limb, the concentration increases. Denzel?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Adisadel, with the same preamble. In the ascending limb, the volume decreases, and in the descending limb, the concentration decreases. Prince?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements, last one. Opoku Ware. The work done in changing the elongation of a spring is directly proportional to the square of the change in length of the spring. Anderson?
True.
No, that's a false statement. St. Augustine's. The energy stored by a stretched spring is directly proportional to the square of the elongation of the spring relative to its unstretched state. Denzel?
True.
Yes. Last statement. The work done in changing the elongation of a spring equals the change in the energy stored by the spring. Prince?
True.
You're right. And that's the end of the fourth round.
Every furniture tells a story about you and who you are. Now, your story is not complete without King's Group of Companies, the home of all kinds of quality furniture for your modern home, office, and institutional furnishing. See King's Group of Companies. We have domestic and imported modern furniture to match your budget and taste. Estate developers, homeowners, see King's Furniture for your modern home furnishing to match your interior. Our kitchens, wardrobes, and all your wood decoration works are top-notch. Visit our 2,000 square foot showroom in Accra off Golf Course, Gimpa Road, adjacent Kiseman, Melcom, and in Takrady around Pipe and No Traffic Light, close to TTU. For more details, please call 0208-257-830, 0501-505-500, and 0501-332-330. Visit our website www.kingsgroup.com.gh. Our social media handles: Instagram kings.group1, Facebook Kings Group of Companies at Furniture Company. Kings Group, set a standard.
Dream big.
Better tell you the
truth, it's not the magic that make your dream come true. It makes you achieve, but it's your hard work and your persistence. That's the way you will succeed. Dream a big goal, get up and do the road. But it's a long way to go. Vitamin Milk will help you walk that extra mile. If you don't have enough energy when you find yourself lost and weary, don't worry. Vitamin Milk will boost you up with goodness. If your stomach is empty, eat up, come on. Eat up, come on. We wanna see you happy. Let us be your fill. Let us be your strength. Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk, Vitamin Milk. Let us be your friend.
This advert is FDA approved.
St. Augustine's College has 22 points. Opoku Ware School has 30 points. Adisadel College has 39 points. Round 5. In this round, we have the Gore Riddle Bonanza. This is a reward for a school that solves 3 or 4 riddles. At this stage, that is the semifinals, solving 3 riddles fetches the team 2,000 Ghana cedis, while solving 4 riddles fetches the team 2,400 Ghana cedis. All right. So in this round, I'm going to be reading out the clues.
The 2022 National Science and Maths Quiz is produced by Primetime Limited and is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with APSA Ghana and supported by Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Newmont, GMPC, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City College, and YFM. The broadcast of the National Science and Maths Quiz on Joy News is supported by...
Objective is to solve the riddle. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. For an opportunity to solve the riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Opoku Ware? Thank you. Yours, St. Augustine's. Thank you. And yours, Adisadel College. When you ring, your answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. I am a solid geometric figure. My cross-section is a polygon. I am bounded by polygonal faces. That makes me a polyhedron. I have 6 vertices, 12 edges, and 8 triangular faces. All my faces are congruent, regular triangles. So who am I? Yes. Which of you, Sylvester?
Octahedron. Octahedron.
No. Who ran next? Yes. Go on, Anderson.
It is a nonahedron. Nonahedron.
No. Who am I? Did you ring? Okay, go ahead.
Regular octahedron.
Yes. A irregular octahedron. Next one.
Hello, please, can we settle down? The contest is not over. Can we settle down? Please. Please, Adisadel, can we settle down? Please, you came with them, so go and control them. It's not my job to control your supporters. Please, settle down, and the Opoku boy is going. Please, leave silently. Leave silently. Don't disturb us. Please.
Next one. I am a property of matter. I cause bodies to exert forces on each other. Those forces obey an inverse square law. In macroscopic matter, I only occur in integer multiples of a fundamental unit. Yes.
Charge.
I'm not accepting that.
Electronic charge.
Integer multiples. Did you ring? You rang.
Charge. Electric charge.
You are right. Three points. Next one. We are irregularly shaped patches of endocrine tissue, first described in rabbits in 1869, but were soon identified in mammals and other vertebrates. Yes. Sylvester?
PS patches. PS patches.
No. Did you ring? Okay. We have a glomerular-like capillary network with a direct arteriolar blood supply. We consist of 4 distinct cell types, of which 3, that is alpha, beta, and delta. Yes.
Islet of Langerhans.
Yes. Three points. Last one. I am a chemical with strong absorption in the visible region of the electromagnetic spectrum. I am commonly an organic compound with extensive conjugation. I am generally soluble in water or an appropriate solvent. I am known for my strong binding ability to substrates. Although my name may not sound attractive, I am visibly attractive. I am an essential reagent at GTP, imparting color to fabrics. So who am I?
Chromophore.
No.
Die.
You're right. And that's the end of the first round.
And trusted for its excellent quality and value for money. And now Shield is giving you even more. New Shield Gloss Paint is UV resistant and reflects light easily, giving it an advantage of maintaining its higher gloss finish.